Hello, everybody. We're 17 seconds into this. I should check my audio. Welcome to Thursday night, January 29th, 2026. I have confirmed audio. We are good to go. Can't Stop Live with the Zoom homies, all three of us. Bill, Rich, and Sam. Bill, Rich, Sam.
Hello.
Evening. And it looked like, according to the meter, we have audio. So there's a total different way I'm doing this tonight because if I do it the way I've been doing it, I miss things, and we're just going to do it. I'm going to go back to the old way that I'm doing things, and it's just going to be convoluted. So if you put anything in chat right now, it's going to be 10 minutes before I see it because I'm going to go back to the beginning of time and I'm going to read the chat messages. Reason for that is yesterday, as we know, the last 2 days, I haven't been going back to the beginning of time. I've been going down to when the stream goes live and reading from there down. Well, apparently there was a message in there for me yesterday that I missed, and I do apologize to that person because of the way I've been doing things. I didn't see it. And I do thank you for sending me a message and pointing it out to me because I don't want that to happen. You guys are my success. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I feel bad when I miss stuff like that. We all know Chat and I don't get along too well to begin with. Oh, Greg. So after much thought, I've decided we're just going to do it this way. I'm going to try to breeze through it relatively quick. 929, Rick Lakes was first. 929, Scott was second. John was third. Rick, Scott, John, and Greg. Greg was fourth. He's having jambalaya. That sounds good. Galactic 007 was next. If anything important is said, I will bring that out. John says, bloody hell. That's right. Was surprised to see Carry On. I didn't get a notification. If your notifications are work, you should feel lucky. I get them on my phone now. We're making progress. I don't watch Carrie, so I don't know. I did get a notification. They get notifications on the phone. Galactic Volcano 03 is in the house. Says hi to Sam. Finally got to see. Oh, nope. We went. I need my mouse issue fixed. I need someone to tell me what's wrong with this mouse. Why do I get to a certain point and it jumps back to the top? I don't know. Scott's got all his paperwork for his taxes. I have mine. I'm waiting until the middle of February. I think we all know why that is. If not, I'll tell you later. John's putting together another computer, it looks like, an Asus Z390 Core i7 8700, 32 gigabyte of RAM, 2 gigabyte of an NVMe drive. Nice. The fish tank case. Fish tank case. Are you holding out on me? You got a fish? You got a fish tank case? I need to see pictures. We're having trouble getting the wife's. I can solve that problem for you. Well, maybe. Robert says, oh, bloody hell late. Just knew you was on a plane on the way to the bloody Philippines for the. Yes. No. I took a nap. I had a busy day today. We'll get more into that here in a minute. And I forget the exact time, but I finally laid down to take a nap and I overslept. Um, Nap felt really good though. Ski Man's in the house. Hello, Ski. I'm just going through here, looking at that. Wife on her way home from work, check engine light. That happened to Greg, or I'm sorry, not Greg, Jeff Ryman today. His pickup truck went to Albuquerque. He was taking his grandson to school apparently, and it stopped. Cost him a little bit of money to get it fixed, and it was something to do with the flow of the fuel into the engine. And we both agree that we miss the good old days of carburetors when you could get in there and you could fix these things yourself. Apparently, he could not. Helicopter just flew over the house. Hopefully, it wasn't. Oh, it was medical. Okay, I was getting ready to say. Hopefully, it wasn't medical, but if it was, could be or it might have been military. I'll go out there and look at it. You should be able to tell. And I'm back to when I went live at 9:28. Annie's the first one in chat after. No, Sam was the first one after I went live for points. Then Annie. Hello, Annie. Hello, Sam. John says hi to Sam. I think I'm about caught up now. Everybody's getting their points, which is good. Number 6 like is done. I have no idea where I'm at on the likes. I did not dual stream tonight. I do not have monetization on. I did speak to someone about monetization today, and we concluded that even though things are there, the bottom line is YouTube is going to do what YouTube wants to do, as we saw last night. Um, Now, there's another test I can run on specific times. Well, I'm sorry, throw that out. There's another test I can run with monetization. I can actually set it to where I can say when I want the ads to run, but there's the thought process of that's not going to stop YouTube from saying, oh, you've been 12 minutes of live streaming, you haven't initiated an ad yet, so they throw an ad in there. It's worth testing out. I do make pennies on each live stream when I have monetization on, pennies. So I'm looking at about 35 cents a month. Woohoo! Sanaya is in the house. Hello, Sanaya. Haven't seen you in a couple days. Good to see you. I don't know if you were on the premiere I was on earlier tonight. It was members only. I was gifted a membership, and it's really weird that I joined a members only today because my membership ends tomorrow. That's irony. Hello, Chris. Chris joined
Hello.
us in Zoom. Sounds like Ken, or is it Memorex? It is I. It is not Memorex. Although, funny you should mention that.
Is it cold enough for you, Ken?
Actually, it wasn't too bad today, Chris. I put on a pair of jeans and a light jacket. And what little bit of running around I had to do, it was not too bad. I think next week we're going to get back down into the negative single digits overnight. But we'll see. I know we don't have any snow predicted between now and at least a week from now. I know you guys may get some bad weather on the East Coast, and I hope not. I hope it just goes out to the ocean and goes away. Galactic Volcano, Ken, some of the peeps here are doing nothing. That's fine. I mean, I can't make people comment. I can't make people interact in chat. I can't make people understand certain things, and that's fine. I get it. I watched 3 live streams today, and I made one comment. I'm here. I'm not commenting. I've been running around all day, but I'll watch it so you get your watch hours and the support. And that was all I said. And I put those 3 in the background and let them run. I don't know if they responded. I don't know if they saw them. IDC, IDK. But yeah, I appreciate that. I tried to participate in chat. YouTube likes that. They like the interaction. It's part of the algorithm, or so they say. I don't know personally. I wish there was some way to test it. Sam says, one fish, everyone like and subscribe if you haven't already. By all means, I show 9 likes. I have no idea. I have 15 people watching and 9 likes. So we're a little behind on the likes. Hopefully those will increase. And lately the likes have been running about 75 and 80%. That's a good thing for me. Scott is talking about, he gets notifications. Ski Man says hi to the Zoom panel. I have Gmail on my phone as well. Yeah, sometimes when it's dark, you have trouble making them out. I realize that both Sam and I were trained in aircraft identification by the sound, and believe me, you can identify an aircraft by its sound. To this day, I can still identify a helicopter by its sound, which is scary. Some of those things I'm trying to forget, but William's in the chat. Hello, Bill. Williams office 95, 2095 that is. And we're going to go with where I'm at right now. To keep my mouse, when I'm rolling the mouse, I'm holding the left mouse button down. I'm pulling the mouse down so that the scroll goes down. It gets to a certain point and it jumps back up and my finger does not leave the mouse. I don't get it. Maybe I need to dig my new mouse out and figure out a way to make the new mouse and the old keyboard work together. Get your night vision out. Yes! Of course. 2346, 69. We are now in math class again. Night vision. Night vision is fun. Takes a minute, or at least it took me a minute to adjust to how the night vision goggles work. But once you get adjusted, man, it's so cool. So what do you guys got going on? Anybody got anything you want to talk about? Anything at all? We're 12 minutes into this, and I'm
So
shooting for an hour.
we have a cold advisory here in New York for negative 25 to negative 35 degrees wind chill tonight.
Man, that's I think the cold air we have or had is finally moving eastwardly and sounds like a little north as well. I haven't looked at the forecast today. I was outside 3 different times today. Uh, Kind of an interesting day that I had. I guess it was military helicopter, medical helicopters are very quiet and they're very fast. If you ever notice the
I'm
medevacs
not asleep.
are they're quick, they're fast. Chris, are you sure you're not asleep? You just said you're not asleep.
I had to find a walkie-talkie.
Was that for your mom or for us? And I'm sure
I'll
you're,
be back in a minute,
no
Ken.
worries. I know you're talking to your mom. Had an interesting conversation today. Had two interesting conversations. I'm going to learn to speak English. I had two interesting conversations today. Um, Both of them were over an hour in length. One of them was with a guy, a male, and one of them was with a female. And I'm not real sure which one I enjoyed the most. Actually, I do know which one I enjoyed the most. I really enjoyed talking to the second one, which was the guy. And we all know the guy, and it wasn't a great guy, by the way. We have a special weather statement as well. Apparently, we're under a cold watch as well. We got -1, -3, 1 degree predicted for the next 3 days. We're going to hit 30 degrees Monday, 33 with snow on Tuesday, 30, 34 with snow. Next Friday, if the snow goes away, I'm playing golf. It's going to be 40 degrees here. Mark the calendar. If anyone wants to take a wild guess, and if I say the word wild a couple times, it's because I watched 2 Steve Martin things this morning. And we all know Steve Martin when he was young, starting out comedian, he was a wild and crazy guy. And that's just stuck in my head right now because, oh my God, did he do some crazy things? Yep, Sam, you are 100% correct. They are really cool to use until you get blinded by a flashlight or someone turns a light on when you go into a room. Oh my gosh. So no guesses on who my phone call was with today. Huh. My brother-in-law had third generation night vision binoculars. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Going down to 8 degrees tonight. Craig finally makes a comment and he gets points. Lawyer, no. Now, I shouldn't have said no. What I should have said is of the first 2 guesses, one is correct and one is incorrect. But now that you know it wasn't a lawyer, Scott guessed it. It was Doug Betts. Doug and I had a very long, pleasant conversation this afternoon. Um, I enjoyed it. And we were all over. We talked about YouTube. We talked about golfing. We talked about subscribers. We both agree that we don't need subscribers. We need views. We talked about he wants 1 million subscribers. I would like to get to 6,000. It makes no difference. As long as we're over 1,000 and we're monetized, then it gets into views. The views turns into money as long as the watch hours are there from the views. You could have 1 million subscribers and nobody watch your stuff. You're not going to make any money. I think we all know that. I think we all understand that as well. Phone call, Mr. Betts. Yes, it was. Doug called. Very good conversation. Very, very. And then after we, this is so funny. I got to figure out how to work this in. After we got off the phone, it was maybe 15 minutes later, he sends me a text message. He goes, I just had this thought. I literally sat here and laughed out loud on his thought. It was so funny. But I've got to figure out how to incorporate it into the show. And I will eventually figure that out. Nightbot says, thanks everyone for being here. Stealth mode's in the house. Iowa Babe. No, it was not the Iowa Babe. No, it was not Lorna. The female was not Mabel. I haven't heard from Mabel in about a week now. I did get an email from her. I guess it was about a week ago now. It just said, hey, hi, how are you doing? Tell all the homies I said hi, which I did. And wasn't Lorna. Susanna Morgan's in the house. Hello, Susanna. I did get logged in today to your live stream. I don't know how long it stayed connected because I had to go out and do some running around. And when I come back, it was just spinning. I don't know if that means you ended it or my system went haywire. More than likely, it was my system. I don't get it. John says, hey there, young man. Yeah, he's just a young pup. Had to go to my insurance company today, which is State Farm. Their little app thing was not working correctly, and they sent me the threatening letter of they were going to drop me in this, that, and the other. So I tried to call. That didn't go well. They gave me a number to call, which I did. In 15 minutes of waiting, I finally go. Actually, it wasn't waiting. It was 15 minutes of, how can we help you? Explain your problem. So I explained, 1 moment, we will find someone to help you. How can we help you? 1 moment, we'll find someone to help you with your problem. This repeated and repeated and repeated for 15 minutes. I finally hung up, called my agent back, and I said, the number you gave me is bad. It's not the word I use, but you get the idea. Yeah, well, what do you mean, Mr. Stout? I mean, this is what I went through for 15 minutes. Let me see. This is where this gets interesting. Let me see if I can get a live person on the phone for you. Can you hold a second? Sure. So I hear the clickety clack thing, and you can tell she's moving it over. Hello, Diane. Welcome in. Good to see you, by the way. And the next thing I hear is, please explain your problem. How can we help? Click. I hung up. Betty's in the house. Hello, Betty. Hello, Diane. If I missed you, good to see you both. You have points. You can do an exclamation points to see how many points you have and see where you rank. Do an exclamation. I believe it's still top. We'll tell you the top 10 if you're interested in that. So then I went over there and literally it was about a 3-minute fix. Once I got over there and she showed me what I was looking for in their little gizmo thingy, which I couldn't find on my little gizmo thingy, it fixed it right away. It's literally press a button, count to 3, and the problem was solved. So we're back in good graces, which is good because it saves me a good amount of money on a monthly basis and then every 6-month basis. Anybody have anything of interest or anything they want to talk about at all? I did get to see all of Rick. I felt bad because Rick had just started when I got one call, and then by the time he had finished, got the other call. So, but I have seen it. I did go back. I had paused it when I told him I was on the phone. Stealth mode, your points is 10,677. Somebody do an exclamation top just to see where you all rank. My guess is Jeff Ryman. Yeah, like a good neighbor. My guess is Jeff Ryman, who may or may not be here tonight. He's doing some grandson activities with the grandson, but he said he would try. Jeff Ryman is first, Scott is second, John is third, Ski Man is fourth, Long Dog is fifth, which is interesting because I don't even think Long Dog is here. Galactic Volcano, 6th. Sam was 7th. I, once again, somehow am 8th. And Sam, if you would, go in and distribute my points, please. Go in and give people all my 30,000 points, if you would, please. And Jamie's on the board. That's interesting. If you can, don't worry about it. We'll get together and you can teach me how to do it. Speaking of teaching me, so I wake up late. I'm jumping through hoops, trying to get things caught up, trying to get the thumbnail made, trying to get the show schedule, trying to. And Sonny Helzer joins us on Zoom. I had reached out to Sonny a couple days ago because as you know, I'm trying to learn 3D three-dimensional in DaVinci Resolve. The way he explained it is really simple. It's really child's play. Seriously. I mean, it was so just do this, do this, do this, do this, and there you go. Then you have to tweak everything you want. I was amazed at how simple it was. Now, I'll reach out to another DaVinci creator and see what his thoughts are. Greg, what did you think of what Sonny showed? Did you think that was pretty impressive or not? Probably a good thing you're muted. I pretty much read your lips. I understand what you said. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean Greg. I meant Bill. Are you still here, Bill?
Yes.
What'd you think of what Sonny showed us?
Interesting to know you could do that.
I didn't realize it was that easy. Hello, everybody. Be safe. All points are like bingo, no card. Well, there's a lot of truth in that, Diane. As of this point in time, as of right now, I don't have any kind of hey, if you finish first in the points at this point in time, this is what you're gonna win. You know, the old tell him what he's won, Johnny. I don't have anything like that. I'll give you an ink pen, Bic. You know, didn't cost me anything. I probably borrowed it from the bank. Uh, Diane, you have 8,977 points. So if you keep active in chat, those points will accumulate. And you're adding points. So is it, hey, Sam, very quick. And by the way, I mean no disrespect when I say, hey, whoever. That's just me. I should say Sam. Is it very hard to give away my points if I wanted to give away my points?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
I'll get with you after the show then, and you can try to make me smart.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Well, we'll work on giving points away. But trying to make me smart, probably not going to go very well.
Well, we can work on
Got
that.
rich to laughing at. My goal for the day, I can check that off my list. That I've accomplished that. I'm trying to keep up with chat. Doesn't look like we've got anything going on. Nobody. John Williams wants to know how Greg's dinner was. Yeah, jambalaya. It had to be good. Had to actually be very good. Was that homemade jambalaya or did you buy it at the store?
Let me see. I'll take.
Homemade.
Yeah, I didn't buy it at the store.
Lots of chicken, lots of ham, lots of sausage, lots of the hell else did I put in there?
Peppers, tomatoes,
Ham,
onions.
onions, peppers, tomato sauce, a little bit of water.
See, I know absolutely nothing about jambalaya, but I know Greg. Greg is onions and peppers. It's got to have he probably makes a scrambled egg with onions and peppers and cheese. I know
Yep.
when I make, yeah, exactly.
And jalapeno ketchup.
You guys and your jalapeno stuff. A little bit of jalapeno is good every now and then. Stealthman says he did something the right time. Stealthman said set points at me equals 200. I have no idea what you're trying to do. Apparently, you're trying to just give me 200 points or set my points at 200. I don't know. I would rather my points be distributed out to other people rather than changing it to 200 or whatever. But that's fine. You guys enjoy this and do with what you want. Robert said, make Ken smart again. Good luck with that. Saying make Ken smart again indicates I might have been smart at one point in time. I think just make Ken smart, period. No again. You get my point. So if I did an exclamation points for myself right now, how many points do I have?
I don't know.
250. Good. At least my points are yeah. I don't need points. And I mean, I know. We all know the show's about me. It's all about me. We get that. I'm trying to avert away from that and divert away from that, not be a lot about, well, me. So now, did you guys just set the points and the points went out there in La La Land, or did you actually, were you able to give the points away to anybody?
No, the
I'm
points went
asking for a
into
friend.
La La Land. They went
They
into
all
La
went.
La Land.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
We can figure out how to do the distribution sometime.
Cool. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Bill, your camera just went black. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. You have a black screen. There we go. Oh, wait. Here we go. Watch this. Bill's going to say it was Princess. Princess did it.
Oh, the star of the show.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
When Ken gets his tax return, he'll reward everyone $1 per point. Maybe a quarter of a penny if I get a tax return. I'm concerned about the taxes this year. Big time concerned. Normally by this time I've got them already figured out. I know exactly if we're paying when it's a we thing or if we're getting something back when it's a we thing. I have no clue right now. The taxes are going to be very, very, very interesting this year. Just take it how it goes. Take it when it. Worry about that when I have to.
Oh man, we got a mess here because the city school system. So to say, long story short, somebody had their hand in a pot and they got like $1 million in debt. So now that they're gonna combine the schools with the county, and the county people got to pay for the city people that did that, they were making too much money.
Is that the woman that stole from the school district, Chris? Is that what you're talking about? Or is this a different one I'm thinking of?
It wasn't just one woman; there was several people.
No, I saw one where it was a single, and it was in Georgia. That's why you saying that
There
makes
was
me
another
wonder.
county that happened in too. I don't know where it was, but
Stealthman said something is not working for him. I'm not sure what. Exclamation, add points, at one. Are you putting a space between the exclamation and the add points? I think it's all one word. And then I think the space goes after, I don't know. I think the space goes after the S in points, and then you put the at the name and then space plus and then the amount. I think. I don't know.
one thing
Stealth, I have no idea. You could be right. I do not know.
the school did, the city school did, is they invested in these solar panels. The county's got them too, the schools and county, but the county used somebody locally, and it's different. It's a different thing. They overpaid in the city.
What's that funny smell is in the house? Hello, what's that funny smell? Good to see you again. I believe I saw you either last night or the night before. I know you've been here a couple times this week, but I also know I also know what I know. Let's put it that way. Looks like Scott gave some points away somewhere. Oh yeah, he gifted some points. 123. Don't go overboard on those points now, John. Be conservative. Oh man. There will be a show tomorrow at noon. It will be on DaVinci. I'm going to delve into 3D a little bit and see what I can do with that. I have no idea how long I'm going to go for, but there will be a show. Hopefully I will get started right at noon. My niece got her car today. I took her to work and she's parked in the driveway. She opted not to park in the street. So
You
maybe
got her car?
her dad gave her a car today. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The more points, the more you got to be paid. Yeah, they apparently my brother's wife's parents had a car that they didn't want to trade in on their new car, so they gave it to their daughter, which is my brother's wife. Well, she doesn't want it because they bought a car, so the car's been being handed down and passed around and this, that, and the other. And it got down to two people, my niece or her stepbrother. Well, her stepbrother doesn't work, doesn't have a license, so he's not in the running for the car. Caitlin works. Caitlin has a license. She gets the car. It's a little Fiat. It's a nice little car. I personally wouldn't want it. I can probably pick it up and put it in my pocket and then get in my Honda and drive down the road. It's a little car,
Oh,
but
I've seen those.
perfect for her.
It kind of looks like the Volkswagen Beetle, don't it?
Yeah, sort of. I had a
I've seen
Beetle.
those.
I actually owned a 1974 VW Bug.
Yeah,
Now that
my
was
mother
back in
and
the
dad.
days when I was skinny and I didn't have to worry about getting in and out of the car. I actually could. But
Princess,
nowadays, nah.
Princess, are
We
you
had
a
a
camera person for Pennsylvania?
Kind of looks that way, don't it?
and we also had a new model. The first one the new ones that came out in 1999.
Way to go, Bill. Way to go. John says Fiats are good on gas. Um, I wish that CRV of mine was better on gas, but I ain't getting rid of it. There's a good English again. I ain't getting rid of it. Hello, Alex. You're only 31 minutes late tonight. Not bad. Not bad. Well, hello, Ken. Sorry about that. It's okay, Alex. I got it. Playing the parts of.
It's so cold his mouth is locked up.
Yeah, by the way, how is your weather? Are you guys clearing up any? Have you gotten any more rain or snow or icing or?
The main roads or the main highways and the interstates and all that, from what I hear, are fine. It's just from getting from my house to the main road is
Right.
still part that's icy and all that, and around other towns too, and all the back roads the school buses have to go down and all that. So the schools are still closed
Wow,
the schools
really?
have been,
No school
schools have
still.
the schools have been closed all week this week.
Are they running tomorrow?
No, they're not. They've already decided to close for tomorrow.
Wow, that's amazing. Our
Aren't y'all
streets are
supposed to
clear.
get?
Our streets are dry. I didn't get out on the highway. I have no reason to do that, but our streets are dry. I
My
mean,
Alan, y'all
mom,
supposed to
clear.
get more cold weather, aren't you?
they're saying maybe a little bit, maybe a little
Yeah, it's
next
not gonna
week.
thaw out then.
John's Dodge Dart
Um,
gets between 40 and 45 mile a gallon. That's excellent. That is just fantastic gas mileage. Weather in
but
Sheridan
what
right
I
now is currently 36 degrees, overcast in Sheridan, Arkansas.
had to take my a couple nights ago, I think it was Tuesday night, my mom had to stay the night at assisted living with my grandma, and then Wednesday morning, the ambulance took her to the hospital, and so my mom stayed up there with her. She was dehydrated, uh, not eating much, has pneumonia and flu, but is doing a little better now.
Is she back in the facility or is she still in the hospital?
No, she's still in the hospital. My mom is still over there with her.
Well, we wish her speedy recovery and hope she gets back to the facility.
But as far
Stuff.
as as far as as far as me getting out, me and my dad just can't risk getting out, because can't risk getting can't risk getting in a wreck or anything happening to the van, for the wheelchair. So
Right. Stealth
I'm
Mode
kind of
said that he's
stuck
currently
in.
23.9 degrees in his neck of the woods, but he's also saying that that's wrong on the temperature. It doesn't factor in the wind chill. It's probably an accurate or close to it temperature according to wherever this is being pulled
Oh,
from, but it doesn't factor in the wind chill. So I don't know that it's wrong. It could be Wong. It could be white. Anyone catch that play on words? Robert's still hitching rides. Yes, he's been promoted. Robert, when do you think you may be able to actually drive out your driveway and down your road? Where is Wee being?
Benin.
Germany? Just a guess.
Oh man,
Benin. It says Benin.
It's where?
Tennessee's got it
Venice.
bad.
Yeah, stealth mode called up the weather for wherever we
Oh, that's not his current weather?
no.
Oh.
That's not even the right town at all.
Oh, I thought
It's
he was
probably
making some kind of weird statement about that. Okay. Shorts weather, yeah. I had shorts on for the most part of the day, but then when I did go out, I did put on a pair of long pants, jeans to be specific. Um,
it's probably still a lot of snow on the ground from like North Texas all the way to East Tennessee.
we got a lot of snow on the ground still. I don't see the ground clearing for a long while.
Right.
That's the way it used to be anyway, all winter long, didn't it?
No, generally in our winters are we get snow on Monday, it's gone by Friday as a general rule. But
Well,
then again, we don't get 14 inches of snow either, from
well, it
my
was a little bit
observation.
further north, like in Michigan and all that. They used to get that kind of snow all winter.
Yeah.
This year
Chicago,
being snowed in is definitely worse than being snowed in was last year. Because I think last year we might have only missed one day of church, and it was only sat around for a week, and then it was gone. Well, we already had to cancel 3 services in a row.
Yeah, John's saying that they're supposed to get into the 30s within a week and the mid 30s within 10 days. That would be nice. I know our temperature is going to go up, but it's going to go back. We're 2 days away from February 1st. We still got February to go through, and then we can and have gotten bad weather in March. Now, this past March was actually a really good March, weather-wise. I was playing golf a year ago. This coming March, I was playing golf on a non-snowy golf course. That's not happening this year. I don't think this snow that we have on the ground right now will be gone till end of February, 1st of March. If we don't get any more on top of that, that is. All-wheel Dodge Chargers, yeah, got a lot of power too. Pensacola, Florida is currently 46.9 degrees and clear. I could handle that. 64 in Miami. I could clearly handle that.
It's been so bad around here. We haven't even gotten mail all week, and Amazon and Walmart both have suspended deliveries.
Oh no,
Oh, the
that is
horror.
awful.
Speaking of Amazon and deliveries, I read an article where UPS is ending its contract with Amazon, or Amazon is ending its contract with UPS.
Thank
And
God.
it's
They are
going to
awful.
cost a lot of jobs. Yeah,
They are awful.
What, UPS? Yeah, UPS is awful
Yeah.
just all the way around. Hoping to fire up the charcoal grill next week. Oh, that sounds good. What are you going to cook? Steaks? Brisket? Brats?
I never had an issue with UPS.
Let me know when. I'll be there.
Trust me,
So,
they're
me
bad.
neither.
They're
Who's
bad.
going to deliver the packages where the Amazon don't have their own?
Well,
They'll
Amazon,
figure it out.
USPS, FedEx, or DHL. Those are the ones that I can think of.
I've never seen DHL deliver Amazon. I get my stuff from Amazon. It's always an Amazon truck and person. So I don't
Well,
know. Scott said he thought they did that last year. I just saw the article 2 days ago. I don't know. It could be old news. I really don't know.
I see
Dr.
well,
Guy AI is in the house. You are right. And hello to all. Thank you. Good to see you. I almost
DHL.
called him by his real name. That almost slipped out, but I caught myself at the
I
last
will
syllable.
agree. I will agree with you, Ken. 95% of the time for me that is correct. But like for example, that TV that you ordered me, it
Yeah.
got shipped. It got shipped via FedEx. But 95% of the time when I order stuff, you're correct. It does come via. It does say shipped by Amazon.
I don't know how good FedEx is or how bad FedEx is, and I don't know how bad UPS is or isn't as well. But it was interesting. It was an interesting read of the article, and I was focusing in on how many people are going to lose their jobs, and I would hope UPS would maybe try to restructure and not get rid of a bunch of people. But I'm sure that's not
They
going
are
to happen.
union. They are union workers, and they should be protected.
Little Toe's in the house. Hello, Little Toe. Interesting channel name, by the way. Little Toe. Been around for a while. Jamie's in the house. Hello, y'all. Stopping by to say hi. Today's my son's first birthday. Happy birthday to your son. He's in his pack and plane. Wake up on also. I'm listening. If I don't replay, it's because I'm getting him back to sleep. You're fine, Jamie. Oh, and by the way, you do have a baby shower, a virtual baby shower coming. Although when Dave said that, I thought, man, wouldn't it be hilarious if the weather were to clear up and we just all show up at Jamie's house for her birthday shower? Wouldn't that be wild? Because I guarantee you, David from the Philippine American couple, he can put a party on. He can give a really good baby shower. And if he can't, Lorelai can. Good to see you, though, Jamie. Very good to see you.
Never been to a baby shower or wedding shower, but nowadays men go to those.
I have. I just went to one recently for a really young church couple that got married.
And they have a baby shower already?
They had a,
Suspicion there. So Adopt or Die AI says 30,000 jobs lost. Not sure where his comment went. I only saw the first one. I'm scrolling back through there. Now, I'm not smart enough to do the Doug Betts thing and figure out how to search so I can see every comment.
they had a wedding shower.
Well, there's a difference between a wedding shower and a baby shower. You can figure that out on your own. So I only saw the one. If you put another one in there, I'm not sure where it went either. I'm doing my best to keep up. I'm being held in slow chat. Yes, slow chat is still on. I can resolve that problem though. Long Dog, are you in the house? Just wondering if Long Dog's here or not. Now I actually, and when I say we actually knew something that Doug himself didn't know until today. Which was, it has to deal with chat, by the way. I am going to solve Adopt or Die's problem of being in slow chat. Problem has been resolved. You should no longer be in slow chat. If you are, I need to know so I can look into why that didn't resolve it. Little warmer in Missouri. Galactic Volcano. CQ. So if you would, Adopt or Die AI, go ahead and put back-to-back chat messages in. It doesn't really matter. It's
Who said
apparently
CQ?
I'm not 100% sure. Different people have different meanings for different things.
That's ham radio call. That's how you call out on ham radio.
CQ is how you call out on
Yeah.
ham radio? I didn't know that.
CQDX.
I have no idea. There you go. You're good. You test. Roger. Over. So that solves that problem. Cell says, yes, that's correct. Sam says, tinfoil. All right. Yeah, slow mode is still on. Slow mode will remain on. Yes, we're good. We are good. I saw you put in back to back. 8 degrees Friday. We're going to get up to 8 degrees. Oh, we got up to 8 degrees today. Oh, that's shorts weather for you, Scott. I don't know our exact temperature today, but it was a decent day. I want this winter to be over so bad. I cannot stress enough how badly I want this winter to be over.
I feel the same way. One day next week it's supposed to be like 57 degrees is the high, so I'm waiting for.
If I were you and it got up to 57 degrees, I would probably go outside, go down the ramp, go out on the street, and just sit there. Well, not in the middle of the road or anything, but just get outside and do something. It's 5 degrees in Watkins Glen, New York. Are you near the track? I always wanted to go to Watkins Glen to go up to that racetrack. It's a
Alex, go
road course.
outside of the yard and howl like a dog.
No, better not. I would go outside though. I would get out if you could get out. And I know you don't go outside a lot. The track is, yeah, I enjoy watching it on television. I would imagine what it's like in person. And somebody got caught with the 10-second cool down. What'd you get caught in, Scott? Weather? Oh, yeah, you and John basically put it in about the same time, so. Can that be shrink? Can that be lessened to 5 seconds, Sam? Or is 10 seconds the minimum?
Yeah, we can take it.
Poor Scott. Scott's
we can
trying
make
to. Go ahead.
Yeah, we can make it 5 seconds or
5 seconds, I think, will be okay. Maybe even down to 3. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, we can always try it. If that's bad, we can go back to 5, 6, or 7.
But
My neighbor's dog is a basset hound. Speaking of dog, I'm guessing Long Dog is not in the house tonight, and that's fine.
I do have some good news about all this. I do have some good news about all this weather, though. At least with all the snow and ice and everything we've been having, we haven't lost internet or power one time.
Yeah, fortunately, most of us have not lost either power or the internet, which is good.
Stayed on, which is prepared.
I didn't.
They have 100 mile an hour wind across off the coast of North Carolina. What's that going to do as far as the water, the storm surge, and all that? Ooh.
Gonna make a mess. Jamie says, I can't wait till it gets back into the 40s. Back to the trails I go to. Love taking Bruce out in his stroller. And then some emotes with the pink heart and a tree and another tree. And I don't know what that last one is. That sounds fun. That actually sounds good. I can't wait till I can get out and play golf. I mean,
The outer banks will be underwater.
Chris Garrett, check out the video I posted in Zoom Homies Chat this morning around 7 a.m. Would that be the one about the one for Jim and the CB cave thing you were talking about earlier? That's a question for Robert, by the way.
The what?
He put I'll go get it and put it in Zoom chat for you. He put something in the Zoom Homies Facebook messenger thing we have. It's about, it shows a CB setup, but it's about something else. And he wants you to go check that out. I haven't watched it. I didn't realize that Sam was near Watkins Glen. Wow. Do what, Chris?
Send it back.
Yep.
Send it back to the Zoom, not Zoom, but the Facebook Messenger.
All right.
I didn't see that. I missed it somehow.
Let me log into my PayPal and see if you've made your donation so that I can do that. Doing it now. Trying to do it now. You know me and technology.
Well, he just did something.
I'm just going to put it back in the homies. I was going to send it to you specifically, but I
got it this time, but this morning I didn't get it. I got it for you and him. I must have missed it this morning.
Yeah, I see that. Robert reposted it and I reposted it, so we are good. You have it. You better watch mine. 6-year-old GSD mixed breed on channel 3000 a day, free to get home. I'm sure that's got to be a dog, I'm guessing. A 6-year-old GSD mixed breed, that's what indicates it's probably a dog. I don't know what GSD is. Not up on my dog breed, so yeah, thank you. Tim Tech is in the house. Hello, Tim. And Tim Tech says Tim Tech is in the house.
German Shepherd Doberman.
German Shepherd Doberman. Seriously.
That wouldn't be it.
I have no idea. That'd be a hell of a mix of a dog, though, wouldn't it? German Shepherd Doberman. Yeah, I have a turtle. I'm still trying to German German Shepherd dog. Okay, got it. GSD. Is that anything like a GSW? Um, I can't make up my mind on the turtle. It's just I'm either going to put him in a bigger tank, which would be the tank behind me, and get him some bigger platforms to go up on because he does have to get out of the water every now and then, or she. I don't know if it's male or female. Don't care if it's male or female. It needs a bigger tank. It's starting to outgrow that tank. I don't think I can force her to put it in her room because she's got the cat, and the cat would sit there and play with the turtle all day and probably kill it, which would be interesting to watch, but it would also be inhumane. There would be people complain about it, so we can't do that. I
The
want to get my.
turtle,
Go ahead, Chris.
the cat falls in the water, the tank with the water, and the turtle jumps out and starts laughing.
That would be kind of cute. Or either that or the turtle attacks the cat. Now, wouldn't that be wild? The cat's trying to get the turtle, falls in the tank, and the turtle gets its revenge because the cat's now in the water, which probably would not go well. You're in my house now, buddy. Can you imagine? Um, Great Saint Dane. If I were to get a dog, I have no clue what dog I would get. And I'm not getting a dog. I can tell you right now, I'm not. Two bull mastiffs, those are big dogs. My brother had mastiffs, and you could ride them. They were that big. They were little ponies. Holy cow! Talk about weight. Talk about clumsy. Oh man. Um, mm-mm-mm. Now he's got a little dog. It's a teacup. It's about this big. I mean, it literally could probably sit in my hand. It's just ridiculous. Which
I've
I knew
always
they.
had
You
little
got
dogs.
Max though, but um,
Yeah, but I've always had little ones before Max. A few big ones, but
we had a beagle when I was growing up, and then we had a cocker spaniel when I was stationed in Germany. And again, like the cars over there, the animals get passed around as well because nobody's going to pay to bring them to the United States. It's just too costly and too much paperwork and too much time in the quarantines. So you just hand them down. Incoming family gets it, outgoing family gives them away. Same thing with the vehicles. Kind of a cool system. Um, might be a little rough on the animal itself, trying to adjust to the families, but other than that, that's pretty cool. Cousin of ours had a ST Saint Bernard. Those are big, lanky animals as well. Um, I've seen German Shepherds. Not a cat fan. Of course, we all know that. Do like my fish. Just can't afford them. Not at the moment. So we got about 5 minutes left. I'm going to wrap this up. If anybody's got anything they want to bring up or discuss or anything, now would be the time to do that. Don't forget Rick Lakes tomorrow, 2, 3, and noon. Don't forget Doug Betts Saturday, 2, 1, and 11. Betty's going to come caddy for me, by the way. I sure hope she can read greens. What's on my shirt? My shirt says "So Over It." This was a $3 special at Walmart. I buy all of my t-shirts back then when they were $3. Now they're up to like, I don't know, 8 something. They're too expensive, but I buy them for the cost. And it helps if they have catchy little phrases on them. And this one says "So Over It." Will you be able, John says, will you be able to afford more at the end of next month? I'm not sure what you're referring to as affording more. Uh, I got a golf fund going right now. I'm planning ahead for golf, if that's what you're referring to. Ski Man's going to leave early. Thank you, Ski. Appreciate you being here. Hope to see you on Zoom after a bit. Tourist photos of Walking Glen on my background. Oh, see, now when I think of Watkins Glen, I think of the racetrack. I don't think of that. And by the way,
That's the Glen.
that is beautiful.
That's the Glen.
I have a question. Can you walk
State
in the
park.
creek or do you have
No,
to walk on the trail?
you have to walk on the trail.
See, I would not
Rangers.
like that. That's what I loved about Zion National Park in Utah. You have the option. You can be a wimp, stay on the dry trail, or you can do what I did and walk down the creek. And oh my gosh, was it fun. And we didn't get near as far as we wanted to. That would be myself, my sister, and Lorna. We wanted to get to a certain place there where they have falls that cascade over the thing and you can stand in them. And I really wanted to do that. Even though it was a little chilly that day, I still wanted to do that. We never did get that far. Just like the Grand Canyon, my sister was like, "Oh, we'll get to the bottom, 3 miles." And I told her, I said, "No, we won't. We're going to get probably to the 3 mile mark, and you're going to say, 'I'm tired. Let's go back.'" Sure enough, we get to about the 3 mile mark, and she says, "Oh, I got to sit down. I got to rest. I can't go any further." And I'm like, "Pay me now, baby. Pay me now." Adopt or Die says you can do whatever you want. I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, I love walking in on and stuff like that. In Utah, I love it. I loved it as a kid. When I was a Boy Scout, people be on the trails. I'd be in the water. Um, you can jump. You can jump off the falls in Watkins once. How high are the falls, Sam? If you're only doing it
Uh,
once.
it's like 50 foot, I think the one is.
Well, and that's true of Niagara. I think you can jump off Niagara Falls once as well.
Right.
You can get in metal drums and go down to the falls,
You
Niagara
can
Falls.
you can cliff dive,
Five
do
gallon drum.
that in the gorge. Yeah, I've seen
I,
cliff divers, not drivers, cliff divers, and them people are crazy. Um,
I don't know if you'll be alive when you do that, but you can do it.
yeah, I think I would pass on that too. Um,
My grandmother had
although
a
I am
deep.
up for something that was suggested last night that was suggested on here. I am up for that. I may have to get in a little bit better shape than I'm in now, and um, as the weight keeps coming off and I get a little bit of flexibility back, I think I can do some of the activities that have been suggested. Right now, I'm back to having leg issues with my cramps, and I don't understand why. I'm losing weight. I'm a little bit more active, but I got more leg cramps now, and that's got me concerned. I don't quite understand why. Um,
My grandmother had a deep ditch, and we would get in 5 gallon drums, and we would roll down the ditch. He got on to us, told us to stop. I think my sister got a broke arm or something.
oh my goodness. Adopt or Die says magnesium. I have magnesium. I actually have magnesium. I've tried magnesium. I've tried pickle juice. I've tried you name it. I've tried it. I've tried potassium. Um, just doesn't seem to be getting any better. All right, let's go ahead and run the outro. We're exactly at 1 hour and 12 seconds. Here comes the outro. Hopefully it plays. Have I ever used compression socks? Yes, I have. I actually have tried compression socks. I have a gizmo that for each leg that you put your feet up in there, you hook it to this pump, and it compresses and decompresses, compresses and decompresses, compresses and decompresses, which is nice until you get a cramp in your leg while you've got them stupid compression things on because you can't stand up. It's a big balloon. It was a pain in the ass. Here we go. Outro coming up.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tea. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
If you eat them too green,
Wow.
if you get them from the store and they're too green, they taste bitter. So you just have to like wait till the next day, and then they're good and they're still green.
John says I should try the compression thing around my head so maybe I feel nothing at all. That's not a bad idea. Um,
They're
But
I'm not
harder
going to
too
try
when
that, but not a bad idea.
they're
they
harder
won't
too
peel.
when they're green.
They won't
Yeah, the
peel from
outro
the
needs to
skin.
be. I need to fix the outro. The scroll tonight was perfect. I don't know if anyone caught that or not, but the scroll tonight actually worked the way it was supposed to. There's not a big lapse in when it starts to when it gets to the names. It's just starts, names, scrolls, and it's done. So that part's good. I'm still working on other parts of it, and I do want to get about I want to get about 3 or 4 versions of it so that we don't see the same thing night in and night out. Bill the other day sent me one of Dancing Girls that I would love to use. I also don't want to go to jail, so I'm not going to use it. And I can't have an OnlyFans thing on YouTube, so I can't use it. But it was nice. Damn it, I would really like to figure that out. And if I blurred certain body parts out, then there's no sense having the Dancing Girls because this is going to be one big blur. So um, it was good, though.
You got your golfing picture ready?
I'll check chat here when we end, which is going to be just here in a second. I want to thank everybody again for being here, both on YouTube, and it's growing, and that's a good thing. I really appreciate the chat interaction on YouTube. That's good. I may change some things up moving forward with chat, and we'll talk about that later. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, K Stout Z0, or I'm sorry, K Stout 00M Zoom with the 0, not the letter O, the number 0 at gmail.com. Let me know. And Nightbot, just put it in there because Sam, I keep forgetting I can do that. That's so much easier. Let me see how many people we actually have in chat at the moment. Oh, wow. We have Dr. Die, Galactic Volcano, John Williams, My Channel, Betty is in the house, One Fish, Scott, Ski Man, Stealth Mode, and Wintermute. Alex, you're not. Alex isn't even here, is he? Why do I even ask? I don't know. See you guys tomorrow on Rick's. I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe at noon on mine. It'll be a boring DaVinci Resolve. Greg will be there. He's co-host. He's going to be explaining everything as I do it, because that way I can focus on my DaVinci, and Greg can be saying, "Nah, I got a migraine. Got to get out of here," and everybody will understand. Trying to hide anything potentially illegal. Is there a Zoom? There's always a Zoom. This Zoom runs 30 hours a day, 12 days a week, 14 months a year. It's always running. Now, most of the time I'm here. Today I took a break, and I took a break because I had things to do, unfortunately. And this is my biggest fear when I go back to work is I'm going to be away. Not that I need to be here. I know everyone thinks I think it's about me. It's not. It has nothing to do with me. It's about you guys. It's about the YouTube people, and it's about Zoom. You guys aren't here. I'm not here. Me being here by myself talking to a camera going out over YouTube would be the second most boring thing I've ever seen in my life. And if you guys can figure out what the first most boring thing in my life has ever been, I'll give you points. Wintermute's in the house. He says always. Good night, everybody. If you'd like to join, send me an email, and we'd love to have you. You don't have to have your camera on. You don't have to talk. Just be here. And there is a caveat to that, though. But if you join, you will find out what that is. I do have a vetting system of sorts. So, yeah, send me an email. Good night. See you tomorrow. Have a great night.